everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Showing you wrong from right. I'll let you guide me. Just stay beside me. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 I am a lucky one.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am your host today on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about things that concern and affect the youth. Now, today we are going to be talking about early marriage. We want to get your opinions on early marriage. Is it good? Is it something bad? Did you yourself get married early? Is that something that has helped you in your marriage? Maybe helped you and maybe to learn, and grow with each other, understand each other better? Or did you marry late and do you feel like that's a choice that you made correctly? Or in general, even if you're not married, what do you think about early marriage? Because many people go into that, and sometimes it's good news and some other times it's bad news, with regret here and there. So what do you think about early marriage? What are your opinions on early marriage? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Some people would say early marriage helps people, to grow with each other and understand each other better. When you're younger, that's when you start to learn about each other, and then you just grow to love each other. But some people feel like when you marry early, you are not, and are the best senses, and you have not yet realized what you are getting into, and you might regret later saying things like, well, you were younger and you were deceived and all of that. So in general, what do you think about early marriage? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What do you think about it? Are there advantages? Are there disadvantages? We want to hear all of that. And it's just you and I today as well. And you can also call in and let us get your opinion on early marriage. And number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage, getting into marriage early, at that age where I think early means different things to different people, but whatever it means to you, what do you think about marrying early? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's beneficial, or is it something that has so many disadvantages? Because sometimes there comes problems from where people would say these people married early, or we married early and it turned out this way. It turned out that we had not yet been strong at heart, and that led to so many issues in the marriage. And other people would say, well, we got married early and it worked out for us because we started learning at that age and we were not tired of anything. Yes, because truly when you're younger, you're stronger, and you just have all that energy to bond with each other and all of that. So what do you think about early marriage? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Does it have disadvantages and advantages? Call in and let us hear your opinion. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage? And if you have the experience, you can still call in and share with us your own experience. If you married early, how was it like for you? And if you just have an opinion, maybe from your observation and the way you've seen life, the way you've seen people. Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
This Todo on the line. David Todo is on the line.
All right, welcome to the show. So what do you think about early marriage?
Early marriage is good because maybe by giving birth to your children, they grow fast to assist you in doing your things.
Okay.
And at the same time, by the time they grow up, they know you teach them what is good and bad, and they know what is good and bad in time.
Okay. Yeah. So do you think there are any disadvantages with early marriage?
Well, I don't see any disadvantage in marrying quick.
Okay.
I don't see anything disadvantage.
Okay, so are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, and you married early?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, all right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. So he thinks that early marriage is good, and he sees nothing, wrong with that. And he says you birth children and then they're able to grow up fast and then assist you when you're getting, older and you cannot do a lot of things, or, there are just sometimes that you get tired in life and then you're needing that assistance. But is that a reason enough, to go into early marriage? Are there other things that you would say advantages of getting into early marriage, or do you see disadvantages? Because we hear these complaints, we hear things like, well, when I got into marriage I was so young and I didn't really understand myself and I couldn't do some things right, I couldn't take care of myself, I couldn't do this and that. We hear it, and that led to us having issues and us falling apart and different stories. But it's not just the bad ones, we still hear good ones, just like our caller said, who said, well, he believes that early marriage is good because it helps you maybe to get, that's what his reason, like your children grow up faster and then assist you. But what about you? What do you think? If you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon on the show, we are talking about early marriage. What do you think about early marriage? What are your opinions on early marriage? Is it something good? Does it have advantages? Does it have disadvantages? Did you yourself marry early, or do you plan to marry early? Or do you know someone that did it turn out good? Did it turn out bad? Or just something, an opinion or a perspective, you view it from? What do you think about early marriage? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage? Do you see dangers? Do you see things that are helpful? Because sometimes people just get into things like this, blindly, and it does work out for some people, but it doesn't work out for other people. So is there like a mistake that you keep seeing somewhere, or is there something maybe that has to be involved for it to go well? Because we hear things like they were too young and they still don't understand what it takes, and there are people who actually believe that it gets to a stage where your mind is strong enough to take some things, and if your mind has not gotten to that stage, then you would not be able to take it. But let's hear from you guys. What do you think about early marriage? Is it good or is it bad? How do you view it? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage? Do you agree with early marriage? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's good? Do you think there are things, surrounding it that people need to know? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
It's Bello Musa from North Bank.
Welcome to the show, Bello Musa. So what do you think about early marriage?
For me, I think it's good
Okay, and how so?
because you will grow with your sibling. Maybe sometimes they will see you and say maybe it's your brother.
Oh, okay. Speak up louder, please. Let's hear you.
I say sometimes they will grow with your sibling. Sometimes you will grow, people will think that it is your brother, your brothers.
Oh,
Because by
okay.
the time you get old, they will help you. But if you get a late marriage, then by the time you are 50, 60 years, so your children will be either 10, 15. They will not have to. They will not be able to help you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
By the time you are old, by the time they are grown up, they will help you earlier.
So,
But
do
if
you think there are
if you
any?
old enough,
Okay. Do you think there are any disadvantages to early marriage?
only disadvantage I think is maybe by the time you don't have enough capital
Mm.
to cut up for the family and you get so many children. I
Mm.
think that will be the only disadvantage. Even though, but if we have finance to cut up for the family, I think there is only disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for calling in and sharing that opinion with us. We heard from Mr. Bello Musa, and he is saying early marriage is good because you get your children fast, and then, although children are not, a guarantee when you get married, but let's leave that aside. But he is saying on that note, like you give birth to children, fast, and then sometimes people see you and say this person is like your sister, and but is that really all about it, or is there nothing deeper, nothing deeper to it, nothing deeper of an advantage or a disadvantage to it? What do you actually think about early marriage? Is it good? Is it bad? And sometimes you can get married early and still, bear children late. So that's why I said it's not even a guarantee. But in general, what do you think about early marriage? What are the disadvantages for you, or what are the advantages that you see? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage? What are the bright sides or dark sides? Hello? Okay, we lost that, but not to worry, you can see reposition and then call back again. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us know what you think about early marriage. Hello.
Hello, I'm Mr. Thomas Ako.
Oh.
Calling from Benue State, Makodi, from Nyojungu.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Thomas. What do you think about early marriage?
From my own perspective and in what I have engaged into, early marriage is good.
Okay.
Because when you marry at an early stage, then you take care of your children, the children that you have born. You take care of them. And then when you get old, then they will also look after you.
Okay.
Or sometimes you take care of them after when you are old, then you have finished the level of 20 children, and then anything that comes your way, then you depend on. taking it, you and your wife.
Okay.
Because it happened to me because I married at early stage.
Mm.
And then right now, as I'm talking, my children are now, are now in secondary school.
Okay.
My first three sons and daughters are now in secondary school. They are close to graduate from secondary school.
Wow.
So I'm less than 50. Before I could reach 50, my children will graduate from university.
Okay.
So those that are seniors, those that seniors me, some marry, and their children are still in primary school.
Okay.
So that is what I agree with the early stage marriage. You take care of children and you prepare them well before you get old.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas, for calling in to be part of the show. We heard from Mr. Thomas, and he is saying he's also on that children part. You're able to take care of your children before, you get old and you're no longer struggling to train children, and they can cater for themselves, at that age where they're already grown, and then you can be sorting out your own problem. Like, it's not going to be too much for you, to handle by yourself, instead of having to add the kids, issues, to yours. But what do you think? Some people say if you don't live, that youthful life, to the fullest before you actually get married, and then you rush and then marry early, then you start having issues. Like, you start missing those things that you don't do, or you start looking outside and seeing things that your mates are doing, or things that you feel like you didn't actually do enough. And then in that marriage, you start feeling, pressed to actually go outside there and continue. Hello? You start feeling pressed, or you start feeling like you're missing out on the fun or everything that people are doing. We hear things like this as well, or you hear people start regretting, I am too young to be like this, I am too young to take on this kind of responsibility. So call in and share with us, really, what do you think about early marriage? Do you think it's beneficial? Do you think it has a lot of disadvantages? Do you think it has advantages? What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? What do you see in there? Or what is your opinion in general? Did you marry early? Do you just have an opinion on early marriage and all of that? Call in and share with us. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. What do you think about early marriage? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage? We need to have these conversations and actually hear from people, because there is always someone out there who is at that space in their life that are trying to make a certain decision, and they are thinking about it. Will I regret this, or will it be good? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Abba from Makodi.
Okay.
Precisely, low level.
Please turn down the volume of your radio or move away from it.
Yeah, I've totally put it off.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
I was given into marriage like a woman.
Okay.
I'm a man. I was given into marriage by parents.
Mm.
My own was school. I was brought up from the village, and me too, I wonder why I was different.
Mm.
I wasn't like people in the village. Every of my team was just different. I didn't think in my mind for once that this is the year. It's remaining like 5 years, remaining like how many? It wasn't in my mind at all. And I was not a type, I'm not righteous, running here and there in search of gays. I was just like that, always in the church. Then I called my parents together. I told them I want to. At least people may be hearing me and at least get,
yes.
At least to get know, about this. So I called my parents and I informed them of my intention that I want to go to seminary. So my mother wanted me very seriously. So my father didn't have much words. My father was a type that it's not everything that he stop someone.
Yes.
He'll be just quiet. Allow you to at least you use your initiatives too.
Do your own thing.
So yes. So they brought a girl for me. They gave me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I ran away from the house as a young man, a very small boy. Let me just put it like that. The first day I slept in one of my friend's house. So my mother, the following day, visited the boy, warned him very strongly. Then the boy then told me that I shouldn't come close to his house. He don't want my mother's problem. Then the second day, I went like as if I'm going to sleep. People were in the normal middle hut in the village. We used to have it. Then I ran to the bush. I slept inside bush. And the third day I slept in that room, my room, but I didn't sleep with her. I didn't go close to her, and I did not want any of her own speech to come out.
But she was there.
Yes.
Okay.
She was still there because I have no right. Because she was seeing all my parents were doing to me, especially my mother. Let me just always try to exempt my father because he hasn't any say on concerning that. When he won't oppose what my mother says, this. So later on, I just said, let me just speak in tea before I will translate. O Christo Luna Kasevo Huaga. A Christian doesn't have two wives. Chivi Terumango, that you should honor your mother and your father. This is what I want to go to seminary and continue. So I have nothing than to hear my parents. Then I accepted her. Even though I wasn't too happy, but I pressed myself. We got some 4 children. One girl, 3 boys.
Okay.
The children are no more with me. She one day ran to her father's house, and I didn't go that time.
Okay.
When I came back from Abuja, I came back, I went there. The words my brother-in-law gave to me, she went there and told him that she was thrown out of the house. That's why she's here. So the man too was sending me away from his house.
Okay.
I kept greeting people as we do in the village. I went around the compound, greeted them. But it became too much. I became furious again. I left the compound. Though my mother-in-law told me to come back, I became a mad dog. I told my mother-in-law, I won't eat your food. Then I went away. All in essence, what I'm saying is, I wrote much about early marriage. I guessed early marriage. I published sometime in the Rossi newspaper, Rossi magazine, and owned by one person.
Don't worry, just go on.
Okay. Yes. Then I wrote much. It's never good for me. There's none of my child, whether a female or the male ones. It's only to direct. I will only direct you. There is nothing to force anybody on you. It's very, very wrong.
Okay.
Now my children did not grow with me. We are so parallel. It's not like a family. You understand? That's the beginning of this house. The foundation is never good. That is why all these are coming out.
Okay.
So it's never. I'm so much against early marriage. Nobody should put someone into marriage.
They should wait until they are sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in and taking your time to explain that story to us. Now, we heard him, and you heard all of it for yourself. And then he went ahead to give a story of how, in his own case, he was actually pushed into marrying early. And I guess in the line, even the lady that, they brought for him to marry, actually, maybe she probably realized too that she was not ready for all of that. And then she left. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Guruki.
Okay, Kelechi, could you speak up louder?
Yes, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear
you. I want to speak about that marriage.
Could maybe reposition and then call us back again, because there is noises with your voice coming along with your voice. So Kelechi, please reposition and then call us back again. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. What do you think about early marriage? Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. It's still with that noise, and I'm not sure what it is, but we can hear more of that noise than your voice. But maybe keep trying. Who knows? It might just connect, and try to reposition from where you are, because network can be funny sometimes and you never know where you will catch it. But catch it and tell us what you think about early marriage. What do you think about early marriage? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is John. I'm passing through Macadia and I happen to pick on your radio station.
Wow, welcome to the show, John. So what do you think about early marriage?
Okay, so I would think that you should define for us what you mean by early marriage, because we should be on the same page. Because what somebody might term marriage might not be early marriage for some other person. So I think we should put that in
you know, right from time I did say early marriage means different things to different people, and it actually comes from your own self. If you consider, let's say you consider 21 as early, then it means that you have not lived to the stage where you feel like you're mature enough and you can consider that okay, late marriage. But if you feel that at 21 you have not lived and you still consider yourself that young, then that would be early marriage to you. So it actually has to do with the person, which is what I said from the beginning.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, like I said, I caught your station halfway, so
And that's fine.
That.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So I think I would say that maybe towing the line you have followed. The early marriage, it depends on the individual. I think for me, once an individual is ready for marriage, and how do you know you're ready for marriage? First and foremost, in today's society, it's not like the society of our parents at that time. You know, once you have that means of livelihood, because it will be wrong for you to one major reason for marriage is procreation.
Okay.
So if you begin to lay the foundation for procreation when you cannot take care of your own self, I think like the Bible says, that he who cannot provide for those of his household, that he is worse than an infidel.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first thing is you should be in a position to provide for yourself, and then you should also know what you want.
Okay.
I'm getting married. What is marriage to me? And in this marriage, for the purpose of procreation, how many kids do I plan to have? How do I intend to take care of these kids?
Yes.
How do I intend to take care of myself? And in the African setting, how do I take care of my in-laws? I think these are very crucial questions that one needs to answer. One can marry at the age of 18. I think in our today's society, 18 is the age. Yeah, so once you're 18, I don't think, except to my mind, if somebody gets married at the age of 14, 15,
and yes, child marriage.
Yes, I believe that would, in fact, like you said, it's even child marriage, right? So I think one should just prepare themselves. Once you're ready, if you are the type that is going to school, what's your target? You want to get married after your first degree. You want to get married after you get a job.
Okay.
Right? If you are not going to any formal education, are you learning any trade? Because we must not all go to school, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we must not all go to school up to the degree level, HND level, and all that. But you have a trade. Are you learning a trade? Have you learned a trade? Are you practicing any trade?
All those things that make you capable to actually take care of yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes you reasonably comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, because you might not even go to school. but you have the capacity to send your own kids to school.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think once you have some of these questions, and you know there is no one cap fits all. Yeah. So, but I think these basic questions, if you're able to answer them,
Then
I think
you
are
can
not
go
in
into.
early marriage. Yes.
Or okay.
And again, sorry, before I go, I think the biologists, they tell us that when you marry too late, it has a way of affecting your offspring.
Okay.
So when you say, okay, I want to build a mansion, I want to buy, then you drag on you as a man,
Oh,
40,
okay.
45.
Network is going bad.
Hey? No?
Hello? Oh, okay. Maybe you try to call us back again, because I got to a point that we really could not hear you anymore. But we appreciate you for calling and, trying to share with us your own opinion on early marriage. And he was simply saying, well, it depends on, he's not against early marriage. It just depends on that person. If you are capable at that stage, even if you feel like you're young, as long as you are capable at whatever age, then early marriage is okay. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Mike. I'm coming from Coca-Cola.
Welcome to the show, Michael.
Yes.
So what do you think about early marriage?
Yes, for me, early marriage is good because when I was young, I tell me that when I need to marry, it's good to marry because no need to follow woman here and there. So I want to marry early.
Okay.
So early marriage is good. Woman is not something like when you marry today, you will dismiss and go and look for another one.
Okay.
When you marry, you will be capable to handle your family. Take care of them. That is marriage.
Oh, okay.
So now, as I'm married, you will see my children. For this marriage, you will surprise. You will see that maybe it's my brother. So early marriage is good.
Okay.
Because when you marry, most you control yourself that now I'm a marriage person.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You will take care of your children.
All
And you
right.
take care of yourself that anything that you have, you will know that now I'm a marriage person. I will handle your children, care of them to school, and take care of my wife. So,
All right.
early marriage is good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in to share your opinion with us. He is saying that he thinks early marriage is good because, well, you're able to take care of your children and then they grow up fast, which he thinks it's very okay, when children do grow up fast. What about you? What do you think about early marriage? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it comes with advantages or disadvantages or anything like that? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, man. Can you hear me now?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Kelechi from Uruku.
Oh, okay. Welcome back to the show, Kelechi.
About that marriage, I discovered that you marry that early. But the one thing for marriage I learned more is that even if the marriage you want to stand, at least the people should have God on it. Because I see marriage today, if you know the grace of God, some people can marry today, they can marry tomorrow. Before you know, they will just divorce themselves. So I think I suggest that the best thing for marriage is to invite Christ for the family so that the marriage can stand. If you see what is happening to world today, that even if people marry early, the people that doesn't marry early, before you know, they will just divorce themselves. So all I discovered is that when you marry, you have to add Christ on it so that the marriage can last. That's it.
Okay.
So that's my own opinion.
All All right. Thank you so much for calling in to share that opinion with us. He is saying, well, it doesn't matter if it's early marriage or not. What matters is, including Christ and your marriage and making sure your marriage has God in it. Because if it does, then all of those issues that comes with it might not even affect you, or you might be able to dodge them and stuff like that. So when we talk about early marriage, we are talking about, that stage where someone feels they are still young. We have a certain age and group of people where we consider really young, but then it still has to do with how you perceive yourself, like you're young and you have not gone through some of the stages of life and other things like that. So do you think at that stage, where you consider yourself that young and like you have not you're going to miss out on some experiences, is it safe to go in there? Some people think if you go into marriage early at that stage, then you're going to limit yourself from actually getting to live that life, and then when you get into the marriage, you start missing that lifestyle. Those things that you should have done. And people say it also takes a strong heart, to stay in marriage, because if your heart is still young, and you get into that early marriage, then you would so much be in a hurry to come out of it. But at the end of the day, there's no one size fits it all answer, like one of our callers who is passing through Makurdi, he called earlier and said, well, there is no one size fits it all answer. It just depends on how capable someone is and how they consider themselves, and all of that. And I wish you safe journey, wherever you're headed to. And like I said, at the end of the day, it just depends on the person, and then what they consider that they would be able to do or they can do, and all of that. So, well, at this point, we have come to the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed your time here with us. I hope you have learned from all the things we have been talking about. We have been talking about early marriage, and I trust you got to hear all these opinions, and even if it doesn't influence yours, like you can see how diverse, and you got 1 or 2 points from them. And I've been with you on Speedy Talk. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. Also coming up next at 3:55 p.m. if today is your birthday, then Speedy Kids are going to be wishing you a happy birthday at 3:55 p.m. And also up next after that at 4 p.m. the Speed Lane comes on. Right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Keep your dial locked in and keep enjoying music of your life.
You get business, you get organization. You want me to hear you for radio.